This is NBA Pearl number 60. Link to plays in the description. Go ahead and comment your results below once you've played. Let's spin the wheel, see what team we're guessing from today. Yesterday it was the Lakers. Almost the Lakers again, but we're going the New York Knicks. Okay. Let's guess. I want to guess a player that's kind of like a middle height type player. So let's go with RJ Barrett. And yeah, looks like that was a good idea because we got a yellow height. This player's going to be in the West. Forward slash guard is yellow, so probably a forward that we're guessing here, and they're going to be 6'7" or 6'8". This arrow's pointing up, and this is yellow. The number's going to be pretty high here, 12 or higher, and 24 older. Okay, so in the West, a forward. Let's go with. Is Aaron Gordon like 6'8"? He might be. Let's go Aaron Gordon. Yeah, he's 6'8", and that's actually the right height for this player. We were right, they're a forward. They're not in the Northwest Division though. Too high in the number. This player's gonna be even older than that. They're gonna be 29 or older. Okay. So we're looking at the Pacific and Southwest divisions. A 6'8" forward that's decently old. Okay. So depends how old we want to guess here. But there's still a lot of options. 6'8" is kind of like an average height for an NBA player, especially a forward. So I'm guessing this is more of a small forward, but it could be a power forward too. It's just usually power forwards or forward slash center. Not all the time though. Could be a small forward slash power forward. Now, if we get somebody on the Lakers, I don't know. I think I'm not sure how old I want to go here. I want to guess a player that's like probably at least 30. Yeah, that's probably a good number. Like probably at least 30. So maybe I don't know. 6'8" players. Bertans 6'8". I don't think he'd be 29 or older. But he plays for the Mavericks now. He would be a decent guess, maybe. He's one of those like power forward slash small forward. Maybe I'll guess Bertans. Okay, so he was 29. He's too tall though. And we're not in the Southwest, we're in the Pacific. But this player's gonna be 30 or 31. So we know that. So 30 to 31, they're going to be in the Pacific Division, 6'8". It's making me think it's a player on the Lakers, because like the Kings, well, it could be a player on the Kings maybe. I don't know, I think of Justin Holiday as more of a guard. I don't think he's 6'8". He's probably too old. I'm thinking it's going to be a player on the Lakers. Hmm. Well, we also have the Clippers to think about, and the Suns, and the Warriors. So, could be someone on the Warriors. Really could be. I don't know about anyone that's 30 years old, though. 30 or 31, 6'8". Hmm. Yeah, I mean, Draymond Green doesn't really fit this description because he's not 6'8", but he's a player who, like, the age would match up, I think, but I'm not exactly sure. But when I look at the Lakers, I'm thinking, like, out of forwards, like they have, like, Kent Bazemore, guys like Wayne Ellington, but I think they're too old. So I don't know if I'm actually going to guess someone on the Lakers. So maybe I'll go like how old is Nick Batum? Maybe I'll go Nick Batum. Okay. Nick Batum was too old, but we got the right team here. We got the Clippers are green. He was the right height, but wrong player here. We got the Clippers. So it's a 6'8" player on the Clippers, forward, 30 or 31. Um, yeah, I mean, is this Marcus Morris? Let's guess. Marcus. Oh no, it's not Marcus Morris. He's too old, but also 6'8". We do this a lot. We do this a lot in these. We get a lot of green. I guess the same player type, wrong player. Okay. So a forward on the Clippers, 6'8". Yeah, I mean, Batum, Morris, Paul George, Kawhi. Is it that obvious? Is it PG or Kawhi? 9 is the number here. Okay, so it's obviously not Kawhi because Kawhi wears number 2, and we're looking at 9 plus, but it could be Paul George because he obviously wears number 13. So let's guess Paul George. And it's Paul George. We overthought this one a little, to be honest. It's usually not the star players on the team, but this time it was. Just took us a little bit of thinking about it, but after Batum and Morris, there's really not many more options. I was thinking maybe Kawhi, but the number being above 9 kind of gave it away. Excuse me. Yeah, Paul George is 31 years old, 6'8", number 13. Took us 6 guesses, but only 4 to get the right team. So yeah, it just took us a minute to lock on to Paul George there, but we did. Um, Obviously, Clippers didn't make the playoffs. They lost in the play-in, and man, I'll just say we really got robbed as NBA fans of the battle for LA. We always thought As soon as it was that summer where LeBron signed with the Lakers, Kawhi and Paul George went to the Clippers. We thought, man, there's gonna be a Western Conference Finals of both the teams in LA, and it's gonna go to 7 games, and it's gonna be wild. And it still hasn't happened. Maybe next year, though. We'll see. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. I'll be back again tomorrow with another one. So, yeah, that's about it.